flew through the air with hardly the greatest of ease, because we were doing like 100 when we took off, and we landed square on the front of the car, and the bumper fell off, the muffler fell off, the exhaust came loose, bent the steering rack, and bent the front strut. So
John Buffum has got to be the main competitor to beat in this event. His experience in American rallying is the best of anybody's. It's just a matter of knowing what to do, you know, in all these different conditions that you come across. You learn something new all the time. And some of the more experienced drivers, guys that are, you know, 10 years older than myself, have got all that knowledge stored away, so as to speak, you know, their little wee computer. And when they come across that tricky turn again, they've been there before, they've got themselves out of it, and they can get themselves out of it again, you know. So, you know, rallying, that's where it's so much different to other forms of road racing. It's experience on all these different types of terrain, different types of corners, everything like that. And it takes several years to gain this sort of background knowledge of how to get yourself out of a really tricky situation at times. It's down from John Buffum. It's a good position to be at halfway through this rally.
when you're going up the side of the cliff on the navigator's side, on the outside as you slide around the corners, it somehow feels better to the driver than when the driver's side is on the outside with the cliff maybe a quarter of a mile
when your side's on the outside, you go slower?
Yeah, I go a little bit slower on those corners. Somebody can take that off. There's 10 cars stuck back in that sand wash, and we came down and a couple of them pointed us the right way. We came at Van Nuchter and they're all in the middle, and I made another decision, went up sort of over a mound, up over one of these berms, up onto the road and back down, and luckily shot across the sand wash the other way or right through. Rod left before, he headed back.